Namaste to you all, guys, and welcome. Today I want to speak about thought patterns, how to change a thought pattern, and really how to raise your consciousness in such a way that you get to really expand your creative process, get to expand your ability to learn, get to expand your way of expressing yourself. Now, we all have thought patterns and our minds works based on patterns. And the first thing to realize is the fact that you gotta start doing new things, okay? So the subconscious mind works on repetition. And the more that you allow yourself to really be open to all kind of things, the more that you allow yourself to step into doing new things, is the more that you will change a thought pattern. Okay, so again, it works on repetition. If you are constantly living in the same thought, the same action, and the same feeling, you will get the same result. But if you allow yourself to really get to experience new things, you will also get to change your thought patterns. You will also get to change your behavior. You will also get to experience new things into your life. Now, my question to you guys is, what do you project onto the world as a thought? Because by the principle of visualization, whatever you visualize, whatever you think, has the power to become your reality. Okay, so whatever happens into your mind has the power to become true in your outer reality. And as within, so without. The more that you change your inner world is the more that you will also change your outer world as well. So the universe is mental, okay? The principle of mentalism says that everything is mental. And in a way, reality is happening into your mind. It is a byproduct of our minds. And whatever we are thinking, whatever our thought patterns are, that is what we will actually attract into our lives. So my question to you is, what do you think? What do you think? What do you project as a thought into the world? What do you visualize the future as? Because that is what you will actually attract. Now, if you really want to change your thought patterns, it's so important to not only take care of the thought, but also the feeling, okay? The heart space, the emotional field is more powerful than the thought. And when we allow ourselves to feel, when we allow ourselves to really raise our vibrational field through emotion, is the more that our thoughts will also change. Because I believe that our thoughts are happening based on what we feel, because the feeling is more important than the thought. And the more that you allow yourself to observe and feel your feelings without judgment, is the more that your mind will also change. So it's all about the process of becoming aware of your own inner world, becoming aware of your own inner experience, because your inner experience will also create your outer experience. Now, another thing would be that thought patterns are also created by our past experiences, okay? So in a way, your past is creating whatever has happened to you into your past may change your inner world. And you gotta become aware of what has maybe wounded you into the past, because that may create some trauma, and trauma may create a negative thought pattern. But the more that you become aware of your own wounds, the more that you become aware of your own thought patterns, is the more that you will have the opportunity to change this thought pattern, okay? So it's all about whatever you are choosing to be a vibrational match to. Okay, because the more that you shift your mind is the more that you shift your reality. The more that you shift your mind is the more that you shift your energy. Okay, and what I'm seeing in my own journey was the fact that whatever I'm focusing on expands. Okay, so for example, if a thought is negative, then reality will reflect to me that thought. Okay, but if a thought is positive and if a thought is in alignment, then reality will also reflect to me that vibration. So it's all about learning to be in alignment with your own inner world. It's all about learning to make the best out of the worst. Because you cannot always stay positive, you cannot always be perfect. But when you learn to become the alchemist, when you learn to shift the negative into the positive, then reality will have to respond to you in that way. So in essence, guys, everything that you are experiencing into your life, in a way, is a result of your own thoughts, okay? It is a result of your own thoughts. And to change a thought pattern, you have to become responsible of your own thoughts. You have to become responsible of your own feelings, of your own actions, and getting to really start doing what you love, getting to start doing new things, okay? So in a way, whatever you are experiencing right now into your life, it is your creation. And whatever you are experiencing has happened first into your mind. And the thing that today's message is, if you change your mind, you will also change your outer reality. Because I believe that the universe is always in resonance with whatever, it always responds to whatever we are thinking. So if we learn to think more harmonious thoughts, if we learn to be in alignment with a more connected version of ourselves, we will also experience another outcome in the outer reality, okay? So realize that your mind is so powerful that it has the power to create worlds. It has the power to create reality. And you have to be, you have to accept what you think, and you have to be careful what you project onto the world. Because by the principle of cause and effect, whatever you send out there will come back into your own consciousness. So if your thought is of a pure vibration, if your mind is in a pure state, if you are sending love, then the universe will have to give you more of that. But if you are constantly living from the ego, and if you are constantly living out of alignment, then the universe will have to respond to you in that way. So it's all about resonance. Whatever you are a vibrational match to, that is what you will experience. And your thought patterns are only showing you what you are a vibrational match to. Okay? So change your inner world and you will change your outer world as well. Okay? So my suggestion is question what you think. That is so important. Question what your thought pattern is, because your mind really has the power to create your own reality. You are that powerful. And maybe your thought patterns have a cause. Maybe you have experienced some negative moments in the past. Maybe you are living too much in your comfort zone. Maybe you are always doing and thinking and feeling the same things. Maybe you are surrounding yourself always with the same people. My suggestion is get to open your heart and live life. That is also how to change a thought pattern. Also a creative process. I believe that a creative process really has the power to shift your subconscious mind. Because the more that you open yourself to all kind of new things that are resonating with you, is the more that you will have the power to shift your subconscious mind. Because again, the subconscious mind works on repetition, and the more that you repeat something is the more that you will create a thought pattern. Now, a thought pattern can be positive or it can be negative. My suggestion is become aware even of your negative thought patterns and learn to accept them, learn to love them. Because when you give yourself the compassion, you realize that you have to love yourself. If you love yourself, you also have the ability to shift your mind, But when you are living in resistance, when you are hating yourself, when you are living only in reverse, then you will be living in the same thought patterns. But when you give yourself the time, freedom, and space necessary, you actually become aware. And becoming aware in your day-to-day life journey is so important, because I believe that so many of us, we are identifying ourselves with our minds. But in essence, we are not our minds. We are more than that. We are the consciousness that is behind the thought. So when you become aware, it's like you become the observer. And when you become the observer, you realize that you have the power to transform your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Okay, guys? So yeah. Everybody has a thought pattern, and there are healthy thought patterns and there are negative thought patterns. My suggestion is become aware of your own inner world. Become aware of what you are experiencing and work on yourself. That is such a powerful thing to do. Work on yourself. Super important. Work on yourself, because even if you're not perfect, you gotta go ahead and live life. You gotta go ahead and follow your heart. You gotta go ahead and be who you really are. Okay? So understand yourself, love yourself, question yourself, and realize that you are so powerful that you have the ability to really manifest anything that you desire into your life. You have the ability to change your mind. The more that you change your mind is the more that you change your life. Because again, as within, so without. Whatever is happening into your mind will also attract the outer reality. Okay, so yeah, this is today's message about shifting, changing a thought pattern. It's so important to really choose our own experiences. It's so important to be responsible for what we think and what we feel, okay? And what we do, okay? It's so important to take care of our own inner worlds. Because your inner world, the relationship that you have with your own inner self, is the most important relationship that you have to take care of, okay? So heal yourself, embrace yourself, love yourself, and really step into doing what you love. I believe that doing what you love will increase your frequency in such a way that you have the power to become unstoppable. Doing what you love will create magnetism. And really, the more that you are expressing something positive into the world, is the more that thing will actually return into your own state of consciousness. So if you really want to change your thought patterns, operate from love, operate from authenticity, operate from just being yourself, okay? So yeah, you can change a thought pattern by becoming aware of it and by working on yourself. Work on yourself, super important. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and this was today's message about changing a thought pattern. It's so important to be in alignment with the greatest version of ourselves. It's so important to take care of our thoughts. It's so important to take care of our own inner being. Guys, I love you so much, much peace. And if you're new to the YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. See you on the next video. You are appreciated, you are loved. And remember, even if you're not perfect, you gotta love yourself until you are restored. I love you so much, much peace, and see you.